Okay, so let's find the y-intercept of both of these. Let's find the y-intercept of both of these first, okay? The y-intercept of this one, that means substitute x equals 0 and solve for y. And y equals f of x here. Y equals 4 squared minus 3. Y equals 16 minus 3, which is 3. So substitute x equals 0, solve for y. Oh, 13, sorry. I'll edit that out. Okay. How about in this one, the y-intercept is that number, right? Right, so that's the point 0, 5. Okay, find the x-intercept. Substitute y equals 0, solve for x. In this case, we have 0 equals x plus 4 squared minus 3. Move the 3. Take the square root of both sides. Make sure that you put in the plus or minus, and then subtract 4. So x equals negative 4 plus or minus the square root of 3. Okay, over here, 0 equals negative x squared plus 2x plus 5. Okay, so we've got a quadratic equation to solve. You're going to solve whichever way you can. You could use quadratic formula. That will certainly work. You could try to put it in the calculator and see if it's got 2 zeros that just happen to be, represented on the graph. But because you're never really quite sure, or you could see if it's factorable, but this one pretty clearly is not going to be factorable. So I would use quadratic formula, right? X equals negative b, negative 2, plus or minus the square root of 2 squared minus 4 times negative 1 times 5 divided by 2 times negative 1. X equals negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 4 plus 20 divided by negative 2. So x equals negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 24 divided by negative 2. And the square root of 24, we could simplify. That's 24 is 4 times 6. So that's 2 times the square root of 6. Negative 2 plus or minus 2 times the square root of 6 over negative 2. And then you could divide, running out of space here, but negative 2 over negative 2 plus or minus 2 root 6 over negative 2. Negative 2 over negative 2 is 1, plus or minus. And this minus in the denominator really doesn't make any difference because we got both the plus and the minus in this answer. So, but these will cancel, and you're just going to get the square root of 6.